This is the Lakenheath ASL video for lesson 2 for the class that is from 5 to 6 o'clock on Tuesday nights. So today the words are family. So we are going to learn basic, people and family members and a few other signs that we can put in there so we can make sentences. So the first one is girl. All the girl signs are at your chin. Because that is where that comes from, is because a long time ago in the early 1800s, and they all wore bonnets and they tied the bonnets at their chin. So that's where that comes from. So girl is you take your A hand and you put it on your chin. You start a little bit farther up towards your ear and you bring it down to your chin. Okay, girl, girl. Okay, so now all the other signs that are girl signs will be at your chin. So mother is you take your 5 hand and you put it at your chin, okay? Mother. Now if you want to say grandma, I don't have this on there, but if you want to say grandma, you just do mother and bring it out once, okay? Grandma or mother. The next one is sister. So it's another one, you start at your chin, right? You do your A, actually you start with the L. I don't know why, this is the hardest one. Sister and brother are hard signs. You start with the L, you put it at your chin. You take your non-dominant hand, you point it forward like this, okay? And you take your L at your chin and you bring it down on top of your finger that's pointed out on your non-dominant hand, okay? So this is sister, sister. All right, the next one is daughter. Daughter is you just do girl and then you do baby, okay? So girl, baby is daughter. So daughter. All right, the next one is wife. Wife, you put your index finger, or actually you can do it either way, index finger or with a C hand like this, because you're gonna bring it down to, this is a sign for marriage. So you do girl marriage, okay? Actually, yeah, or you can also just do girl like marriage like this, wife. Wife, there's many ways you can do it. You can do wife, wife, or wife. Any of those will work, okay? The next one is boy. So now all the boy signs are at the forehead. That is because when sign language first started over here, the boys, all the men would wear hats. So that's why it's like they're grabbing the rim of their hat. So all the boy signs are at the forehead. So boy is like you're grabbing your hat. Boy, okay? If you want it, then father is the next one. Father is the same as mother with the 5 hand. Mother was down here. Father is at your forehead, okay? Father, all right? So the next one is brother. So remember how sister was down here. We had the L shape down to the finger pointing forward. It's the same way for brother, or for brother, like sister was, okay? So you take the L at your forehead and you bring it down right on top of your finger facing forward. Brother, brother. All right, the next one is son. So for daughter, remember we did girl, baby. Son is boy, baby, okay? Son, boy to baby, son. The next one is husband. Okay, so remember wife was like this, girl, Mary, or girl, Mary, however you want to do it. Then the next one, so for husband is boy, Mary, okay? So this is husband. Husband, all right? The next one is family. Family, these are a lot of group signs. They're like this, only they're initialized. So you make F's, right? You take them, you put them together, palms facing out. You bring them in a circle and have them facing you, okay? Family, 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 all right? The next one is has or have. That is just this, for ownership. And that's like I have a new car. Okay, so have is you just take your hands and just put them on your shoulders. Okay, have. This is also has. Okay, if you want to say how many, so how many kids do you have? How many children do you have, or whatever? You take your hands, they're like smashed O's. That's what I call it, because here's the O, right? They're kind of smashed. Okay, you put them palms facing up. And then you open them as you bring them up. how many. This is also how much, okay? And it's also many. So you have many, many, many people, or you could say, how many children do you have? Okay, how many? The next one is live. I didn't put children on here, did I? Okay, sorry. Okay, we'll do that in class. Live is with an L. There's two ways you can do it. You can do it with the L hands. Start down on your waist and bring them up. Live, okay? Because you're alive, so energy is coming from you, right? Live, that's live. Now live can also be with fists, with A hands, bringing them up, live. Live it can be either one. The next one is work. Work is both of those A hands, and you have to make sure your palms are facing down. If their palms are facing up, that's a different sign. So palms are down, okay? Your non-dominant hand is on the bottom. Your dominant hand is the A hand, and it hits it on top of it, okay? Work. So I work, and then you can fingerspell the name of the company or whatever it is, okay? Work. Work. All right, the next one is where. Where, so now you can ask, where do you work? All right, so this is a question where you're wanting information back. All right, so you put your eyebrows down when you do it. So you could do work is like this and where is like this. You just take your finger, palm out, one finger up, and move it, shake it from side to side, where. So you could say, where do you work? You would say work, where, because you always put the question word at the end, because that's so you don't have to keep your eyebrows raised the entire time while you're saying the sentence. You only have to raise your eyebrows at the end, so that's why you put where, what, how, any of those words at the end of the sentence, okay? So if you wanted to say, where do you work, you would say, you work where? Okay, now I have my eyebrows down the whole time, but you wouldn't have to. You could say, you work where? All right, then they know that it's a question. Okay, the next one is fine or you're welcome. So if you ask somebody, how are you, which we learned last week, you could say fine. That is that same hand shape that's for father and mother, only on your chest, and you wiggle your fingers. Okay, this is fine. This is also a sign for cool. It's also a sign for you're welcome. So if somebody says, thank you, you could say you're welcome. Okay, you're welcome. Or if somebody asks you, like I said, how are you? You could say I'm fine. Or the next sign that we're going to learn is so-so. I mean, like I'm okay, good and bad. So-so is you take your hand, palm down, and you shake it back and forth, right? And we kind of even do this, okay, so-so. All right, or if you want to say good, good is the same as thank you, slightly. Okay, so this is thank you, all right? Good is you take your non-dominant hand, you put the palm up, and then to do good, you take your hand at your chin, and then you bring it down and hit your palm, and put it on your palm, face up, okay? So good, good, and thank you, that's the difference. The next one is yes, and then no. Okay, so yes is with the S hand shape. Palm is facing forward, and you nod it, like your head is nodding. Now, I don't know why this is not no, but it's not, okay? No is a different sign. Okay, so this is yes, and yes, okay, there you can see. And no is two fingers together, palm towards you, or not towards you, palm towards the front, and the thumb is out, like this, okay? And then for no, you go no. No, and it all depends on how emphatic you are with saying no. You could go no, or you could go no. It just depends, okay, on what you're doing. So no. All right, good. That's all the signs for today. And so we'll practice the sentences in class with them.